Hello students, I hope you all are fine and doing your studies at your home, and this is your subject teacher of science, and today I am here again with the explanation of remaining topics from your chapter number 10, that is environment. So all of you take out your science book and open page number 97. So today we are going to discuss about some new topics from this chapter. So before starting the next topic, let's have a quick overview on our previous topics. So my dear students, in our previous topic we had discussed about atmosphere, importance of atmosphere and the layer of atmosphere. And as you know that soil is a precious natural resource found on the earth's surface. In our previous video, we had also studied about soil and its distinct layer. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about the soil erosion. So students, first of all, what do you know about soil erosion? So soil erosion is a natural process, and in this process the top layer of soil is removed mainly by wind and water. Now let's discuss about this topic. Removal of the topmost layer of soil is soil erosion. Factors leading to soil erosion are water, wind, and human activity. Flowing water carries away topsoil to rivers and other water bodies. Heavy erosion occurs in hills due to steep slopes. As the water reaches the plains, its flow slows down, leading to slower soil erosion. Wind erosion can lead to the exposure and losing of tree roots in deserts where there is lack of vegetation. Soil erosion tends to be more severe. Human activity. Deforestation, often carried out for the construction of new buildings, can lead to soil erosion. Overgrazing, which involves farm animals grazing on the same land repeatedly, significantly increases soil erosion. So my dear students, as you know that topsoil is the most fertile part of the soil. And soil erosion is a process in which the top layer of soil is removed mainly by wind and water. But it also causes due to the growth of population of human. Because forest and agricultural lands are being cleared by cutting trees, the roots of the plants help to hold the soil together, so the soil can be easily blown away. So you can say that deforestation is also a cause of soil erosion. And overgrazing, that means cattle grazing at one place again and again, that can also causes soil erosion because the fertility of soil is reduces. Now let's student come to the next topic, that is pollution. So students, what is pollution? Pollution is caused by harmful substances that are not present naturally in the environment. And the main types of pollutions are air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution. So first of all, we are going to discuss about air pollution. Dust and smoke coming out of buses, car, power plants, etc. are harmful to human beings plant and animals. This dust and smoke make the air dirty. This dirty air is called polluted air, which is not safe to breathe in. So students, what is air pollution? So the dust and smoke that comings out from vehicles such as buses, cars, power plants, etc. are harmful to human beings and plants and animals also, because this dust and smoke make the air dirty, and this dirty air is called polluted air, which is not safe to breathe in. Factories that burn coal release harmful gases. These gases mix with water in clouds and create acid rain. And acid rain can harm plants, building and soil also. Diseases caused by air pollution includes respiratory and lung diseases, asthma attacks, pulmonary diseases, and blood cancer. These are the diseases that are caused due to air pollution. Next is water pollution. So students, waste from factories and houses is often thrown into a different water bodies like river, pond, etc. So this waste makes the water polluted, making it unsafe to drink. Drinking polluted water can give us stomach problems and make us sick with diseases like typhoid, diarrhea, dysentery, cholera, and malaria. Factories releasing harmful chemicals can also harm fish, other water animals, and plants. If we eat these contaminated fish, we can get sick too. Next is noise pollution. Blaring loudspeakers, horns, etc. can affect our hearing and even cause mental disturbance. So we must avoid unnecessary loud noise. Next is land pollution. The students, land pollution happens when we don't take care of Earth's ground. If we throw our garbage on the ground instead of using trash cans, or we use non-biodegradable plastic bags instead of biodegradable ones, can cause land pollution. So this was about the pollution. Now students, effect of pollutions. Before it, here a point is given. Let's discuss about it. A landfill site, also known as a tip, dump, rubbish dump, garbage dump, or dumping ground, is a site for disposal of waste materials. Now, effect of pollution. When people first started making the earth dirty, they did not know it could hurt nature and us. But now, pollution has caused some big problems. Some of these effects are permanent and are observed worldwide. The major changes due to pollution include: first one is global warming. So what is global warming? Earth is a much warmer place than it should be. So students, Earth is much warmer place than it should be, because this is due to an increase in carbon dioxide in air because of air pollution. So student, due to air pollution, the carbon dioxide increases in air, and the carbon dioxide traps heat and does not allow it to escape. This trapped heat warms the surface of the earth, resulting in global warming, and the rise in the temperature of earth is melting the ice at the north and south pole. This is a big concern for countries like Bangladesh and islands like Tuvalu and Marshall, because they are worried about floods. All this means that there will be less land for the growing population to live. So students, global warming is caused due to air pollution, because all this means that there will be less land for growing population to live. Now, climate change. So there have been unexpected weather changes all over the world. It has snowed for the first time in Saudi Arabia. In cold Siberia, summer have arrived 3 months early. There have been widespread floods in Europe and very heavy snowfall in Kashmir. It has become quite difficult to predict weather condition. So students, pollution can also affect the climate. There have been unexpected weather changes, like it is snowed for the first time in Saudi Arabia, and in cold Siberia, summers have arrived 3 months early. There have been widespread flood in the Europe and very heavy snowfall in the Kashmir. Next is the ozone hole. The ozone hole, that means some rays from the sun are harmful, that are known as ultraviolet rays. So there is a thin layer of invisible gas called ozone in the atmosphere, and this ozone layer protects us from the ultraviolet rays. Chemicals given out into the air like chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, which were used in aerosol cans and as coolants in refrigerators, have caused this ozone layer to thin out. In some places like North Pole, there is a hole in it. This means that harmful rays are now entering the atmosphere and affecting life of plants and animals on earth. It also a major cause of an increase in diseases like cancer and damage to our eyes also. Students, the harmful rays that comes from sunlight, that is ultraviolet rays or UV rays, is very harmful for us. It can cause diseases like cancer and damage our eyes. So it is protected by a thin layer of atmosphere, that is ozone layer, but it is also going to thin out in some places like North Pole, and there is a hole in it. That means these harmful rays are now entering the atmosphere and affecting the living life. So this is also a cause of pollution. Now some other effects: changing landscape or destruction of habitats. So many areas that were once covered with plants and animals are barren today. Water bodies where fish were in plenty are lifeless today. Pollution has reduced the population of many living things. Roads and buildings occupy land that was once home to other living things. Reduced vision. Air pollutants reduce vision. Dust particles remain in the air and stop light from the passing through. This can lead to accidents due to reduced vision and also breathing difficulties. So these are the other effects caused by pollution. Now, biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. So biodegradable waste. This means it will rot and mix with the soil. All food waste, leaves, grass, flowers, paper and pencil saving are biodegradable. Compost pit can be made by digging a deep pit and filling it with the biodegradable waste. Cover it with soil and let the biodegradable waste rot for few months. The garbage will decay in the pit. It can then use as manure to make the soil better. That's it for today. In our next video we will discuss about some remaining topics. So now your turn to study it and grasp it. Thank you, students.